Hey man, I'm trying something new, man. I'm Christopher B. Robinson, man. Welcome to the first episode of Inspired by Christopher Presents Therapy from the Driver's Seat, man. I'm your host, Christopher B. Robinson, man. This is just something I'm just trying out. You know, if you listen to my other content, it's about fatherhood, parenting. This is just something for me to just get my thoughts out with a friend, man. When I have long form thoughts I have to get out about a particular event, I usually shoot an audio to them, you know, and the audio would turn out to be like 9 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever the case may be. And I would save the audio because I think there's actual messages there. And I'm like, ooh, there's something here. I don't know what's here yet, but there's something here. This should be released somehow. And this is the pilot episode of that, man. This is what I'm doing, man. So Inspired by Christopher presents Therapy from the Driver's Seat, man. This is something easy to do because I'm on my way to work, or I could just be in the car. You know, I can hit the camera and just get it out, man. And hopefully somebody will learn from this or grow from this or whatever, man. But this doesn't have a particular title yet, but just go with me, man. Let's just flow. Man, so at my job, I work at a school, okay? I'm a part of the leadership team, right? So every month, a person from the leadership team has 4 other people with them, and they put together a potluck, you know, like on a Friday for the school. All right, cool. So check it out, man. My group, the week of, I get with my group, I organize, and I'm like, all right, y'all, what y'all want to do? You know, our time is coming. Let's figure out what we're doing. At first, I wasn't getting too many responses. So in my mind, I said, well, you know, I'm me. I have a certain level of organization. I'm not going to force anybody to do anything or be pressing anybody to do anything. Worst case scenario, I'll go order some food, get some drinks, put out a few salad trays, call it good. But eventually, you know, my group started to come together, man. There was one particular lady in the group. She was going out on FMLA or whatever the case may be. But she said, hey, you know, I'm not going to be here, but because it's you and I fool with you, I'll help. I said, no, you don't have to do that. You going out, you know, take care of yourself and all that. She was like, nah, you know, this is what I want to do. I went to her multiple times. You know, I'm like, hey, look, you can still get out of this. Like, we can figure it out. She was like, nah, I'm going to do it. So people were asking me what we were going to do. So I discussed it with my group. And my group pretty much let me know. I had one lady, who was saying like, hey, I could grab some tamales. And the lady who wanted to cook, she was like, yeah, man, I'll get some spaghetti going. So I'm telling people, man, we're going to have spaghetti and tamales. Okay. And people are like, wait, what? Man, what is it like really clowning? You know, it's cool, whatever, you know. That's a part of the gig is the gig, and that's a part of like me just being me. And there's a message in that. But anywho, you know, people are like, oh, spaghetti tamales, that's ridiculous. And, you know, I just keep it real vague. You know, it's whatever. I'm organizing with my group. You know, we're organizing on who's going to bring napkins, plates, drinks. Because I was only bringing drinks and I brought off-brand drinks, you know, I helped out with the food too. So as far as like money wise, you know, hey, since you're standing in the kitchen, you're putting this stuff together, I'm going to pay. I'm going to put in on this food, or I'm going to pay for food, whatever. All right. So we're coming along pretty good because I'm like organized. I like to talk through text, communicate through text. I'm big on communication. So we're leading up to the event, and, you know, people are asking me, again, you know, hey, man, what are y'all bringing? What are y'all bringing? And I'm keeping it vague, you know, spaghetti and tamales. The person cooking sends me pictures of what we having, or sends the group pictures. I'm looking at the pics like, oh, boy, we about to, like, this is a good, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, we about to kill. Like, people been talking crazy, but they don't know what's coming. Pause. So, for some of the people that was talking, you know, silly or whatever, I was going to send pictures of what we got coming, pause, but then I was like, no. Here's a message. Undersell, over deliver. So I'm like, nah, we gonna keep it real vague like we've been keeping it. Everybody that thinks that we just got spaghetti and tamales, that's just gonna be what it is, man. We just keeping it real light. Spaghetti and tamales. So the day of the actual event, more people are asking me, you know, and we put tamales out. And the way it worked out is, man, the tamales we put out at the beginning of the day. So we served those as breakfast. And some people were talking noise. Oh, this is gonna be a crap show. Oh man, tamales in the morning, spaghetti for lunch, people's stomachs gonna be messed up. Now I'm really hearing the talking. And I'm like, ooh, they don't even know what's coming. They don't even know what's coming. So I text the lady who's off, and I'm like, hey, do we need to send somebody to you to come get the food, or what you want to do? She's like, nah, I'm coming to drop it off. Boy, she came to drop that food off. I want to say it's like 10 o'clock. She came to drop that food off. I'm looking at that, boy, I'm like, oh, that food hot. That food hot. I take that food, I go put it in a warmer. You know, we had a schoolhouse, so I go find some warmers, put it in. You know, people ate the tamales. They cleaned them tamales up. You know, at a place like where I work at the schoolhouse, man, we kind of ducked off in the cut. So there's not too many places you can go for food and be back on time. So when someone brings food, the food is really appreciated. So I didn't understand a lot of the noise talking. But anywho, we continue. So the tamales are, you know, they clean up the tamales. The food gets there around 10, but I'm going to put it out at 11. So around 11, I take the food, I put it out, put the napkins, whatever, I put everything out. And I make an announcement to, you know, my school. Hey, man, just keeping y'all in the know. The food is out. You know, organize with the other adults in your room. Make sure everything's covered in your classroom, but y'all come out, get a plate. And keep in mind, I work at a behavior school. Boy, I'm here to tell you, the people that talk the noise ate the most. The people that talk the most noise ate the most food. And because I'm on the leadership team, I'm moving around. It's a behavior school. I have to organize, make sure everything's good in the school. I didn't really get the chance to eat what I wanted. We just told them that we were having spaghetti and tamales. Man, that lady cooked regular spaghetti. She cooked like chicken linguine with sausage in it. Pause. I don't eat sausage, but I'd have removed the sausage. She cooked like a vegan spaghetti or vegan linguine. And boy, by the time I ate, them linguines was gone. Then she had some green beans with it. I said, oh, this lady like really killed. And she killed to the point where the food is gone. It's just some spaghetti left. I had to have somebody put some spaghetti off to the side for me. But people had to come to me and be like, hey man, hey, yo, the bar, like in our mind, the bar was low, but y'all really like executed. Like y'all over delivered. And that's the message I want to share, man. Undersell, over deliver. When people doubt you and you find out about it, take it personal. But take it personal in a manner that is healthy. And find a way to get a win with that. And when I say take it personal, I'm talking Michael Jordan. I'm talking I'm talking Russell Westbrook. Have you ever seen Russell Westbrook play? And the way he plays basketball, like he's talking to himself, he's hyping himself up, he's dunking, he's man, what boy, who you talking? Take it personal like that. Take it personally and deliver the way Kanye West used to rap. When he was just rapping and you could hear him taking them breaths and like that's how you want to deliver. You want to deliver in a manner to where people have to come back to you and apologize. People have to come back to you and admit they were wrong. Undersell, over deliver. Share as least information as possible. Because people don't need to see anything until it's time to deliver. But that was this first episode of Inspired by Christopher Presents Therapy from the Driver's Seat. I feel good. I'm on my way to work. I just had to get that out. And I'm going to share this content exclusively on, well, right now exclusively on YouTube. So of course this video will go out. I'm going to record audio for myself because, you know, audio is easy to store and I just like to go back and revisit this. But as of right now, we on YouTube with it. But y'all know what it is, man. Inspired by Christopher Presents Therapy from the Driver's Seat. I'm Christopher B. Robinson. Y'all mucho, take it easy. H-Town.